Huh, we free, y'all, we free. Where them Cheetos at? Follow the damn Triple B and give me some damn fried chicken to eat. Yo, this brother's starving, y'all. Yo, and I didn't do nothing. I'm a good boy. Oh, thanks, bro, man. You big Cheeto eating greedy bum. He lost a bit of weight, y'all. But still, man, man's going to have a great dinner. I bet. Yo, that English food no. Yo, that English food no good, man. Me all got to get some Popeyes and shit. Damn. Yes, what up? It's the Triple B. Yeah, what are you talking about here? Well, we're talking about Bomac Brian McIntyre, right? And, yeah, I mean, just kind of slipped below the radar a bit, right? Now, when it happened, everyone's talking about it, right? I only just found out he got let off, even this was yesterday. Let off. He pled guilty, right? So his trainer avoids prison. That's Eubank and Terence Crawford. His trainer avoids prison because he carelessly brought a handgun to the UK. Pled guilty. Yeah, amazing. Imagine that, man. Imagine that, man. I mean, yeah, he, it was found in his luggage, and he said, "I didn't do nothing. Yeah, but no, seriously, I promise I never knew it was there. I swear to God, man, I didn't know that gun was in the bag. It was an honest mistake. I deeply regret it," he said. The police immediately. Come on, man. Yeah. And they decided, definitely, he didn't know it was there. Oh, definitely. Oh, and it never left his luggage, even when he's in the UK. You know? And there was the ammunition there as well, by the way. Right? Think about that. Yeah. Oh, he was extremely busy when he's in the UK, and he was horrified. The seasoned traveller. When the discovery was made at the airport. I didn't do nothing. You know, oh, he done all these things for the teens back in Omaha. He got 100 pages testimonials. He's to his good character. Oh, he done helping the teens, you know, to get them out of gangs and shit. I mean, you know. Also to describe McIntyre's character, Crawford said he's a loving, caring, good father figure, a good uncle figure, a grandpa, a husband, a brother. He's an anchor in our community. I mean, it's just a joke, isn't it? As if any of us would be able to get off like that. Suspended sentence, 20 month, suspended. You know, I assume he'd be let back. He'd be allowed to go back in the country. Yeah, you know, because there's no mention here that he won't be. And it's all fake anyway. It's a false flag. It's to push what? It's to push control of weapons, right? And in the UK we got quite strict controls, but you know it's all about, right? Make that into a story, get people worried. Oh, we need to ban guns even more. Look at that. He took a gun and no one knew it was him. Oh, look what happened. Nothing. Oh, he should have been punished more. And this is Brian Bomac. Oh, yeah, he's, you know, this is what he says about himself. Them kids look at me as the hero. They look at Bomac as the voice. He's the one hands on everything. Oh, it's just, you know, oh Lord, he's like he's some saint. Do you think like a normal person be treated like that? Like I said, it's a false flag. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. You know, he was. It's a setup, man. Don't think that this isn't just a setup. Right, Bomac, look, you got to do this for us, because all these guys that get top places, they sell themselves basically. Yeah, we'll give you that. You know, we'll look at Frank Maloney. Yeah, we'll give you Lennox Lewis. You can make a lot of money and all. Okay, but you know, one day we're gonna come calling. You're gonna have you're gonna have to cut your Corey off and other stuff. You know, like all this stuff. What's a guy called Jenner? I don't even forget what his real name is. Bruce Jenner. Yeah. So, you know, they build these little stories that are just false flags. And, you know, I got dealt with very quickly for potentially serious cause. Pleaded guilty. Boom. Same day. Let go. Now, I think these days, right, they like sentence on the day. Back in the day, they would go away, pre-sentence reports, take weeks or whatever, and then they'd come back. Right? But, you know, even for small charges, it could be like 6 weeks. Right? But now they're trying to get rid of it soon. Obviously, that's just part of it. Obviously, they got rid of it quickly with him. Okay, bye. I know you're obviously a good guy. You obviously didn't mean it. Bye. See you. You can go back to the US now. You know, everyone was like, oh, you'll get 5 years. You'll get 5 years. Everyone's an expert these days because of the internet. Everyone's an expert lawyer. I made a video on this and I said, listen, bro, gun laws are very, very, very much more complicated. There's like a sentencing grid depending on what circumstances you're found. You know, whether you were holding it in your hand, whether it was a deliberately altered weapon like a sawn-off shotgun. Funnily enough, if you've got Uzi, it's less bad than having a sawn-off shotgun, which is kind of nuts. Because sawn-off shotguns be prepared, obviously, for an illegal purpose. That's their argument. It's nonsense, man. But like I said, yeah, it's a lot more complicated. I said, do not be surprised if he gets spent a sentence and gets off, and he doesn't see any real jail time, just a remand. And I was right. I predict a court. I predict a court, just like I predict my fights. Get most of them right. You know, Terence Crawford was showing loyalty to meet him at the airport, and you know, it seemed kind of genuine. Terence has some loyalty. I don't know. It's a bit odd, right? Because this whole story, because Terence Crawford is a big gun advocate and fan, and maybe that's part of it. That's part of it. There'll be further articles on Terence's gun collection. Yeah. The story's not finished. You know, that may just be part of the story. The spotlight will be on him. The columnists will complain. You know, maybe not. You know, it's not a massive story, but the powers that be will control little people and make them do things. Look at Son of Edwards flashing his symbols and the weird stuff he does. You know, pushing obviously here's one is pushing multiculturalism and so on, and miscegenation. You know, and that's why he's pushed so much and does it. He's a midget and he doesn't sell any tickets. Look how much airtime he gets. And look how bad he gets roasted by the Triple B when he steps out of line, man. He come to me. He thought he was the governor. He was laughing on his Twitter, recording the fake burner answer phone message. Hey, I love this game. Man, ring me up, withhold the number. Got absolutely spanked and roasted. Like I said, I'm going to release it later. I just released when he came on. The next day he came on the live and got absolutely destroyed and spanked and humiliated. Never answered a question properly because he knew. He was in big trouble, boy. Anyway, another story. But that's, you know, Son of Edwards is another pawn in the game. Right? And they'll set up these incidents, man. Right? And some columnists may write, we'll see what the sellout boxing news say. Oh, it doesn't seem like a very strong... You know, there'll be something like that, right? If you're the Daily Fail, for example, you look at the Daily Fail, right, and you go down to the comment section, what do you get? The only comment is by one Damon Killian, who's apparently from the Running Man in North Korea. North Korea, come on, man. It's ridiculous. That's hardly a deterrent for him or anyone else. North Korea has really strong gun laws. You know why? The dictatorship. All dictators. First thing they do is take away the access to guns from the populace. Why? So the populace can't fight back. That's why the amendment in the US is so important, because they want to form. Because the early Americans left Europe because they were persecuted. They wanted to be able to protect themselves and form militias if the government was, you know, not to be trusted. Right? And then all these normies. Well, when they matter now? When they matter now? You know, with drones and with tanks and shells. What's a little gun going to do? Oh, idiots, man. They just don't understand. As if, you know, the government's not going to drop drones on individuals, right? They're going to keep people in their houses and intimidate them with the army. But if the populace have got a bunch of handguns, it's a very different story. And think about Vietnam. Them Viet Congs, what do? They defeated the United States with many guys in rice paddy fields with them hats. You know, them triangular hats. You know, with just firearms. And they beat the might of the United States. At a huge loss, by the way. But still, right? You know, what about Afghanistan? Some of them still got Lee Enfield rifles when they're fighting against Russia. Lee Enfield rifles, which is a basic bolt-action rifle. Yeah? And they defeated Russia. And then the Yanks came along, and they also got pushed out by the Taliban, the Talichads, putting beatdowns on all the big countries, man. You know, I don't support the Talibans, but I bet they exaggerate how evil they are. But yeah, so there you go. It's just another fake story. get used to it. And yeah, what's your Matt Christie and Boxing News have to say about it? Well, they have, you know, Boxing News used to be independent. They could say what they wanted, but now they can't. They've got to toe the agenda. That's why you have all these women's boxing stories and what was it? Oh, that pathetic Matt Christie. And I'm sure I hope he realises the truth, you know. But he put on his own cover something about Serrano Taylor fight, which is okay for a women's fight, but it was such a bad quality. A 2-minute women's fight had saved the boxing year. I mean, come on, blood. And then Orlando Cruz, the Batman's article. Spot the agenda, reject it, laugh at people who push it, look down your nose at blue-pilled normies, and spread the truth. Believe that. Where them Cheetos at anyway, y'all?